Whoops, forgot to turn the mic on. There we go. Okay, good afternoon again, everybody. We're getting ready to start a brief storm stream here, just due to the wind and thunder that's going on right now. Oh, crap. That's not good. Hang on just a second. Okay, everybody, here I am. So as of just now, we had the front come through. I was outside for that, so I wanted to just observe. It is kind of windy out there. The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement for, let me get the exact text here so I'm not just talking outside of my face. Line of strong thunderstorms extending from near Friendship to near Huntington to near Fort Early and moving northeast at 25. Up to 40-mile-an-hour wind, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning, and heavy rain. Like I say, I just witnessed it. It probably is gusting about. I probably had a brief 30 gust there for a second. It surprised me a good little bit. Locations impacted include Americus, Cordele, Americus, Cordele, Vienna, Oglethorpe, Montezuma, Byronville, Leslie, Andersonville, Lilly, DeSoto, Dueling, that's a repeat, Cobb, Lamar, Richwood, New Era, La Crosse. Ooh, that was a big rumble of thunder. Pennington and Drayton. Slow down if you're out there driving around. I wouldn't recommend going outside right now if you can at all help it. It's just not a good time to do that. So, as you can see, we're let me see if I can put me on the map here. I guess it doesn't let me put me on the map. Anyhow, I'm over this way right here. The worst of it just went over my head here. See there, Brady Road. I live right about here. In Brady Road. I think that's where I live. Which one's Mask Road? Oh dang, I done. Well, I done. There it is. So that's Holman Road. I'm up here. Yeah, that's Mask Road. So yeah, I'm right over here. Then like right here in this little curve where I'm located. So, like I say, we just got the brood of it, and it's already almost over. But just wanted to kind of visualize here for everybody, so we're all on the same page what we're expecting. The worst of it, like I say, it says it's moving at 25 miles an hour. Let's do a little storm track on this thing. Doggone, that was a loud clap of thunder. I might need to go get my earmuffs. So, yeah, you can see these are the locations it'll be at. There's really not too awful much. It says Byronville, it'll be, or in Dooley County, it'll be up your way in about 37 minutes. It says 35 minutes. If you live, and thankfully it looks like it's going to stay over, as you can see, mostly rural Sumter County as it progresses. So, whoops. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse all of a sudden. It's just acting a complete fool. Hang on. I need to get rid of this so I can see what I'm doing. So, like I say, it's going to say stay south of Americus. And this is the bulk of it going that way. So anything in this little path right about there within this box is the worst of it. I like to say I observed about a 30-mile-an-hour wind gust. Nothing major, though. Just a brief gust, and you knew it was strong. I have, unfortunately, still not replaced my anemometer on the roof. Let me pull up my iPad here so I can look at the same thing. I do have a minor hail report. Says 3/4 inch hail. That's not minor. But it's not on the ground. It does not appear. Let me see here. See if we have anybody that can give a report. Well, it might help if it actually. Dadgummit. can't hit the repeater. No, can't hit the repeater from in here. I'm about to go over here. Okay, so let's see. I'm getting some notifications here. I just want to look at it. Oh, that was loud. Dang it, I did it again. Okay, let me open up NWS chat. Y'all stand by for me. Weather Slack. So just locally here, reviewing the threat of severe weather. They're still talking about the afternoon being the worst of it, and I definitely see that. Let's see here. Like I said, I'm just looking at all this information. K4 SRT. K4 SRT. Anybody on 820 got a radio check for me? Okay, we'll see. Hey, roger that. Thank you, sir. Just want to make sure the radio is working. K4 SRT, base station. Hey, roger that. Thank you, sir. Sounds good. Just want to make sure I can get it. I am up here on my storm stream, K4 SRT. Okay, there's that. So the radio does actually work. Good. Doggone, there's some loud thunder out there. I need more air. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Trying to make sure if anybody's got any damage reports, I can actually hear them. I'm going to go ahead and switch up here to Warner Robins radar site because now it's starting to get on that side of the county. So as you can see, it's almost out of Metro Sumter County, if that's what we want to call it. Like I say, I'm still waiting on the information for the second line of storms that's supposed to be building. Let me look and see if I can get any timing here. Yeah, it looks like later this evening, if anything, like 6, 7, 8 o'clock. 6, 7, 8, 9. But it's going to be storming for a while. Even once this line moves out, I'm sure this down here will start to build. I think I also just noticed that they're speeding up, it looks like. Looks like the line is speeding up. It's going a little faster. Still says 25. But it's already, I can tell a big difference in the sound. It's already on the other side of me even. This is the scan from 11:29. It's 11:31. So at 25 miles an hour, it should be about another quarter mile ahead of me at least. Hang on just a second. I want to hear make sure my audio is working correctly. Wrong, David. Okay, yeah, there we go. It is working. So yeah, like I say, this is the focal part. This is the first special weather statement of the day in this system. So either that's really good or really bad. Number one is it could be good if it means it restabilizes after this. Storms do what's called cycling. So when you have a strong system go through, it'll die off. Then down the road, it'll recycle. And it can come back just as strong, severe, whatever you want to call it. And right now, because of the time of day, they're probably going to start cycling, I'm going to say. So you'll notice it get weaker. Then later on, after lunchtime, you'll start seeing more like this. It's just going to be a day where we have to keep an eye on the wind threat. I'm like I say, I'm not worried about the tornado forecast is like inexistent, so I'm not worried about a tornado. Hail very minimal on the hail side as well. Quarter-sized hail is the largest forecast threat. The main thing that I want to emphasize is the heavy rainfall. Since it's been a while, make sure you slow down. If you do see flooding, of course, obviously turn around, don't drown. We don't like drowning around here. I don't encourage that. But other than that, like I say, really right now, yep, it moved about a quarter mile. It really is nothing too much concerning that I really just see that just presses me to start raising any yellow flags. Even like I say, right now we're just going to be kind of in that standby period just to see what's going on. So yeah, like I say, I'm not seeing anything overly concerning. Also, be aware that if there are accidents and stuff, if there are accidents, make sure you give our first responders extra room. So if somebody does lose control, that you don't hit them. Moultrie and Dover and all that's got a nice little cell over them. There's the big picture right now. Nothing concerning at all. Excuse me. Nothing at all concerning. So we're just going to sit here and watch it. Like I say, that's primarily what I'm here to do right now is just let everybody see what's going on. And with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to just the radar. That way, you guys can just sit here uninterrupted and watch the radar. Y'all have a good one. I'll come back on here in a little while if I need to. I'm going to leave the radar up for now. Okay, everyone, just want to make another quick little observation here. Um, as you can see, it's starting to weaken out again. You can see the red part of it starting to split. Here's the time lapse. I've been playing the time lapse here for a minute. You can see it's starting to weaken, so it is in fact cycling. So you can see how it had the purple in there, kind of built back purple and went out, and then it just split again, just this last scan. So you see the difference here. So these storms are going to cycle, it looks like, as we go into the afternoon hour. So that is good. That should give you time to go out on your lunch break and not worry about anything except for rain, of course, without having to worry about too much of anything going on. So, like I say, that is a good thing. As you can see as well, we're only in a 5%. I was reading the special weather, not special weather statement, the Storm Prediction Center outlook. That was for the whole entire area because there is a major likely outbreak up here in the northern United States, the Midwest rather, and that was included in that. So what if you saw anything alerting in that? That's what it was talking about here. All we're expecting is a gust of up to 60 miles an hour. And there's only a 5% chance of that. As you can see right here, it says 5%. So we're all right down here. Like I say, at the most, I expect a couple of heavy wind gusts. I just want to get on here because I know people will hear thunder and they'll get concerned. So I just want to get on here and tell everybody that, you see, it's not that big a deal. It's just going to be a little bit thundery. That's it, if that's even a word. That should tell you how professional I am. I want to see if I can get the lightning overlay, lightning detection. There we go. I'll do 15 minutes of strike. Yeah, so as you can see, we've had quite a bit of lightning strikes. There's still 20 minutes left on that special weather statement. Okay, so let me look down at the Tallahassee weather forecast office, see if there's anything they had. No, neither weather forecast offices said much about this threat. Yep, nothing at all. So, yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not putting too much faith in anything today. As you can see, we have the most potent storm in the area that just moved through here, and it didn't do very much. You can see the big difference in lightning counts, all these little strikes here compared to like even Cordille's part of the system. And then over here towards Rebecca and Fitzgerald and all that. Moultrie's got a much larger, much more red system at least, right there, much more dense. And they didn't even get as much lightning as we did. Columbus even only got one little strike apparently in that storm. Like I say, there's nothing to worry about. If there is, I will come back on here, but at least for the time being, I just don't see a big benefit in keeping talking about all this stuff. We're just running it into the ground. There's only 18 minutes left in that special weather statement, and like I've said a few times now, it appears to be cycling. Checking some other chats here. Oh. Sorry, on my back giving me problems today. But like I say, even if it does get, it's nothing gonna be. Nobody's gonna see damage. I don't think from it. In fact, the whole line, if you remember earlier, this was just a big line, a solid line, both directions, like almost like a roof type shape, and that didn't even hold together. But we'll just see what this next round brings, and that's what we can do. K4 WHP, K4 SRT base station. I'm gonna check in down the road and see how everybody's doing. See how Sylvester's doing. If he answers me on the radio. K4 WHP, this is K4 SRT. Nothing heard. K4 SRT clear. Talking our pilot list. There's the big picture. Again, I'm just going to leave it here for just a moment so everybody can see the line. I'll do 250 frames higher. How long that takes it. This was way earlier today. This is like 5 o'clock in the morning. I just wanted to see how everything grew. See, everything just dies off right when it gets right when it gets started in the morning. Oh, that was yesterday. This is a 24-hour time lapse. It says 2 a.m. today, 4 a.m. Now you start seeing it growing down there about 6 right at daylight. And then it just kind of pops up there during daylight as we start warming up. You can see as the atmosphere starts warming, starts forming, and it starts just overall growing in size. Now, I did just notice something I want to look at here. This is the current radar picture. I want to go down to a different radar site now. So as you can see, that is probably the wind threat right here. See how it's bowed out like this? Sorry, I just got a phone call. So that bow, somebody was just mentioning that I should say that there may be some action. It wouldn't surprise me if we do get a little bit, but that is a bow type shape which signifies wind. And consider that is the main threat. It wouldn't surprise me, like say, if down the road somewhere off over toward McRae, way across Douglas, if we start seeing the wind threat pick up. But I really am starting to question if there's going to be enough atmosphere for a second line. Normally by now, and like I say, it really by 3 we'll be able to tell for sure what's going to happen, or more, with more surety. Because right now all that is just normal rain. It's probably not even thunder over there. So it wouldn't surprise me, like say, if we do see a little ramping up of activity later on, but I really don't think we're going to have anything major. I hate to say I don't think, but also I really just hate to say I think we will. I think we could definitely see a wind event today, but nothing widespread and nothing major. It's just not worth the speculation over. If it happens, there's nothing we can do about it anyway. That's how I look at it. So, yeah. So that is, like I say, that boat shape. That is the most concerning thing I see. That tells me that there probably is some form of potential for a wind event down the stream somewhere. I'm gonna head over here to YouTube and see how my stream is doing. For other people that may not know, I also am live as we speak on YouTube. Well, maybe I'm not. It should be. So, why is it not live on YouTube? It says it is. Let me see. Yeah, I am live on YouTube. Cool. Awesome. Yep, I'm on YouTube too. YouTube at Storm Chaser Max. I was gonna say it should be live on both. But anyhow, I'm gonna hop back off here for a while. If it ramps back up, we will definitely start another stream. So we'll conclude this version.